Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. You come out in a playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they've got him.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Sooners churn out another first down.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made after the completion. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second in inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
An empty backfield on 2nd and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll run it from the gun. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down, will avoid the tackle. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense operating from the pistol. They're going to run the option. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a quick grab. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Ducks moving quickly down the field here.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's the second down play. Hand off to the single back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Down he goes, a sack. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the wideout goes in motion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's on the run. Launches deep. And he pulls in the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. One more play before they head to the locker room. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Hit as he released it. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks left and finds his target there. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Handoff in a single back formation.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
They'll run it to the right side. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. No problem. Knocks it right through. And with that, they regain the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Excellent protection all day to throw. Flings it now to the left.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. The tight end has got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The Sooners are on the move here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down. The gain moves the ball to the +40. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete downfield. The Sooners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. He'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And he knocks that one right through. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter.
Man, I'll tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. The backs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
What the fuck is that? I have a hard flat. What the fuck?
Chris, we get so caught
What
up
the
in
fuck, bro? I put hard flat. I put hard flat on the field.
Space.
Oh, bro, that's so ass. Oh my god, I put a fucking hard flat on the field, bro.
Quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Come on with the gay shit, man.
And the Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. Single back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Now you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Long enough and good. And that puts him in front with about a minute to play.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Let's start off right here. Get that foot, backside. You're going to hit them right to left all day, left to right now.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. And looking to throw now on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on second down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ball game.